A very good morning, children. I hope you all are fine. Open your computer IT Matrix book. We are reading our first chapter, Networking Concept. And in this, we have already read about computer network, advantages of networking, types of networks, network components, network architecture, network topologies. Now, we have already read about four network topologies, that is point-to-point topology, bus topology, star topology and ring topology. Now, today we will read about tree topology. A tree topology connects a star network to another star network. Thus, tree topology is formed with a group of star networks connected to a bus. Therefore, this topology is also called star bus topology. In this topology, if the main cable that connects two star topology network fails, then those two networks would not be able to communicate with each other. However, the systems on individual star topology would still be able to communicate internally. This is how a tree topology works. Tree topology is a special type of structure where many connected elements are arranged like the branches of a tree. For example, tree topologies are frequently used to organize the computers in a corporate network or the information in a database. Next is mesh topology. In this topology, each node has point-to-point link between each other. A single computer does not act as a server. In this network, every node not only sends its own signals but also relays data from other nodes. This network is also known as meshnet. It provides data security and privacy since data is transmitted through dedicated channels. It can manage high data traffic. So, we can say that it is mostly used. Mesh topology is a local network topology in which the infrastructure nodes connect directly, dynamically, and non-hierarchically to as many other nodes as possible and cooperate with one another to efficiently route data from or to the clients. Now here we have read about three main topologies. Now we will read about network security, that if we want to create a network, we have to be very careful about its security, that our network should be secured also. When a computer is connected to a network, there are chances that data may face risk, such as misuse of information, unauthorized access, and so on. Therefore, it is advisable to protect your data and secure the network. The purpose of network security is to secure information of an organization and also to protect the computers on a network from any attack. Basically, network security is a very broad term that covers a multitude of technologies, devices, and processes. In its simplest term, it is a set of rules and configurations designed to protect the integrity, confidentiality, and accessibility of computer networks and data using both software and hardware technologies. So, we can say that network security is the first priority of any client or server. There are various methods to keep your network secure. which are as follows. First one is access control. It is used to block unauthorized users. It means we can block our unauthorized or unknown users. Second is application security. Always protect the applications stored in a computer system. Next is data loss prevention. Any member of an organization may send or upload sensitive information outside the network. This can be stopped by data loss prevention technologies. It means that we can take a backup of all the data so that if our data get lost or it got corrupt, then we must have a backup for that. Next is firewall. Firewall is a security system that protects a computer from an unauthorized access over a network. A firewall can be implemented using hardware or software or a combination of both. Firewall follows a set of rules that determines what data can enter and leave a network. So, firewall features allows a user to set a guideline, to set a checkpoint that who can access the network and who cannot, what information is to be shared and what is not to be shared. So, these are the main points by which, main methods by which we can keep our network secure. Now here we have completed our first chapter, networking concepts. Students, read this chapter again from your book, and if you all have any kind of doubt, you can contact me. Thank you, children.